this is Andrea, and in today's video, I'll be showing you how to do some really cool nail art designs with no special brushes, dotting tools, or any other equipment. So let's get to it! The first design is called the dry brush technique. It's super easy and you can do so much with it. To create any dry brush nail art, you want to start with a cream base and then take a contrasting color. Before applying the polish, it's essential you wipe off as much product from the brush as possible using the side of the bottle like this. Then you want to gently and quickly drag this brush over your base. Quick soft strokes that barely touch the nail will create the best brush strokes. I'm adding multiple colors here to a white base, alternating the size of the strokes to make it look like some fancy abstract painting. We'll look at another application of this technique later in the video. The second one is called fluid nail art, and you can do it easily without any equipment or add something extra with a toothpick at the end. I'll start with one coat of a base polish and leave it to dry properly. Afterwards, I'll apply a thick second coat and straight away take a couple other polishes, wipe off the excess, and dab the color into the wet base polish. The contrasting polishes will naturally spread out and create a funky pattern. If you don't like the look of it now, you can try a toothpick and drag the polishes around a little bit to create a swirl or spread them out a little more. Bear in mind, this manicure will take a bit longer to dry because of the thick layer of polishes. In this next design, I'll show you how you can draw on your nail without any thin nail art brushes which everyone else likes to use. To draw an abstract design, you want to start with a simple base polish in 2 coats to keep it opaque. On top of that, we'll be drawing with the thin edge of your nail polish brush. I recommend wiping off a lot of the polish on the edge of the bottle and then gently dragging the thin edge along your nail. Here, I'm trying to draw something like a coral, but pretty abstract. However, there's loads of other designs you can use this technique for, and it's really good to practice drawing like this if you want to get better at nail art. If the polish you're using is sheer, don't forget to go in with a second coat before finishing your design. Now I'll show you another way to use dry brush technique to create almost an ombre effect. This looks really good over a dark base, so I'm starting with black. Then I'll take a silver metallic polish, wipe off as much polish as possible, and drag it along my nail starting at the bottom. Quick brush strokes will make the polish concentrated at the bottom, slowly fainting towards the top. You can combine multiple colors together to do this. Really try to barely touch your nail and move the brush fast so that you get those brush strokes and not thick smudges. Next, I'll be using different nail polish colors to stack them on top of one another for a cool and unique design. For this manicure, I think it looks great when you start with white or nude. Then, I'll paint my nail with another color, leaving a gap around the sides. This should leave a strip of white showing around the dark green. For the last step, I'll take a green metallic polish and use the side of the brush, again like I did previously, to draw a thin line down the center. You could keep going and add another color very carefully, or use a thin brush for that as well, depending on your courage and skill. The 6th manicure is a scallop nail art design. I quite like this in a combination of nudes and pinks, but I also wanted to try some non-traditional colors to see what it would look like. In this technique, we'll be using the side of the nail polish brush, which is a really useful tool as you probably figured out by now. With the first color, I'll draw 3 thick lines at the tip of my nail, which get shorter as we move right. Imagine it as drawing stairs. Then, we'll repeat the same procedure with a different color, making those stairs a bit shorter. If you have longer nails, you could also add a third color. Did you know you could do a glitter gradient without the sponge everyone else is using? It's really simple actually, and I think it looks great in pink. You can then take any glitter you like, For pinks, I mostly like them combined with either silver micro glitter or this chunky pink hex glitter I'm using now. Then, you want to dab the nail polish brush around the bottom of your nail and just gently drag it about halfway through. Do this multiple times, waiting a little bit in between each coat. The more you practice this, the more you'll realize it's actually less messy and really easy to position the glitters exactly where you want them. The last design in this video is really easy, and you can do this whenever you're looking for a simple nail art and don't have a lot of time. You only need 2 colors for this, and that's it. The first nail polish I'm using is this dark purple in 2 coats. Then I'll take a cream nail polish with glitter inside, basically my favorite kind of polish, and I'll paint just one side of my nail. This might be easier on bigger nails, but as you see, it's still fine on my pinky. If you'd like to see more designs like this, please give it a like and leave a comment with any ideas. Don't forget to also follow me on Instagram, where I post a lot of fun looks all the time. Thanks for watching!